Hi ma'am, good afternoon. This is Generous Golfan, BIS IT2E Night Class. Basic rule of operating system. An operating system has three main functions. First, manage the computer resources such as the central processing unit, memory, disk drives, and printers. Second, establish a user interface, and last, execute and provide services for application software. Thus, you both establish a user interface and execute software. Operating system is hidden from the user. Many necessary tasks are performed behind the scene. In particular, the first listed function, managing the computer's resources, is taken care of without the user being aware of the details. Operating systems for mainframe and other programs from several users all running, often found in business or learning environment, can support multiple programs and users. Most are concerned only with a single user. 2. Subsystem manager and their functions. Subsystem management functions extends the function of the kernel itself by adding a user-defined function called subsystem to the kernel in order to implement middleware and others running on the T-kernel. Some functions provided by T-kernel/SM are also implemented by utilizing the subsystem management functions. A subsystem consists of extended SVC handlers and execute user-defined system calls called extended SVC. A break function that performs the required processing when any exception occurs. Resource control block. The resource control block defines groups of resources and manages them by their attributes and other factors. Resource control block is allotted for each resource group. Extended SVC handler. An extended SVC handler accepts requests from applications and their programs as an application programming interface or API for a subsystem. Break function. A break function is a function called when a task exemption is raised for task while an extended SVC handler executing. Startup function. A startup function is called by issuing the T key STA is sy.system call. It performs resource control block initialization processing. Cleanup function. A cleanup function is called by issuing the T key sln.ssy.system call. It performs resource release processing. Event handling function. An event handling function is called by issuing the T key svt.ssy.system call. It processes various requests made to a subsystem. 3. Types of machine hardware. Hardware refers to the physical elements of a computer, also referred to as the machinery or the element of the computer. Types of machine hardware. First, monitor. Second, motherboard. Third, CPU or microprocessor. Fourth, main memory or RAM. Fifth, expansion cards. Sixth, power supply unit. 7, optical disk drive. 8, hard disk drive or HDD. 9, keyboard, and last, mouse. Number 4, types of operating system. Operating system usually come preloaded on any computer you buy. Most people use the operating system that comes with their computers, but it's possible to upgrade or even change operating systems. The common operating systems for personal computers are Microsoft Windows or Mac OS and Linux. Microsoft Windows created the Windows operating system in the mid-1980s. There have been many different versions of Windows, but the recent ones are Windows 10, released in 2015, Windows 8, released in 2012, Windows 7, released in 2009, and Windows Vista, released in 2007. Mac OS, or previously called OS X, is a line of operating system created by Apple. It comes preloaded on all Macintosh computers or Macs. Linux, pronounced Lin-Ox, is a family of open source operating system, which means they can be modified and distributed by anyone around the world. 5. System architecture. A system architecture is the conceptual model that defines the structure, behavior, and more views of a system. An architecture description is a formal description and presentation of a system organized in a way that supports reasoning about the structures and behaviors of the system. A system architecture can consist of system components and the subsystems developed that they work together to implement the overall system. There have been efforts to formalize languages to describe system architecture. Collectively, these are called architecture description languages. That would be all. Thank you.